Grant contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and the girls, welcome to Ox After Dark, the late night great night show where Dean, the Dream, Martin, John, the Everyday Collector, CM Chuck, Jesus Christ, Glassy Thomas, had a brain fart there, and Abe Dunk TV talk about our dreams, our lives, our trials, our tribulations, and more. Dean, how are we doing today?
I'm all right. Today was a pretty rough week. A friend of mine passed away.
Sorry to hear
2
that,
weeks
Dean.
ago.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it was really, one sudden. I mean, she was 34.
Oh wow.
She was a really good friend. I hadn't seen her in a few years. Just fucking life. Work and COVID and
Abe Chuck
stop going out, like DJing and stuff. So I hadn't seen her in a while, but just one of those friends that, you run into and it's like time never passed and you just pick up where you left off. And she was a really fun person. And got the news, like I said, it was like a couple weeks ago. So they had her rosary and her service and then her funeral this past weekend. And so I went to that and that was really tough because, as a friend, it really sucks, right? But then you get there and you see the family and you hear them talking. It's like, holy shit. Like, that's a grief you literally can't compute. So that was really, really tough. And my anxiety was spiking, and Zach and Manny had to talk me through it because I drove down to the it's called Porter Loring. I don't know if that's everywhere or if that's just like a San Antonio thing, but that's like pretty much where everybody goes for like the the funeral processions, or I don't know what you call it. And although we had a bunch of mutual friends, I didn't know where they were or if they were already inside. And I was sitting in the parking lot like, man, this is fucking, you're just anxiety gets to you in the worst of ways. And luckily, Zach and Manny were talking me through it. And like, just go inside, just walk inside. And like, that's the hardest part. And like, I feel like a dick for even feeling like that because it's like my fucking friend is passed away and her family is here grieving and I'm over here in the fucking car like, oh, I don't know. So it was a rough weekend, but got through that and, it just kind of makes you grateful for your friends and your family. And so that was that. And it just sucks because, like I said, she was so young, so.
Yeah.
Gotta remember to text people, even if it's just like, hey, how you doing?
Visit your friends when you say you're
don't
gonna
do it. Don't make this about
like
you.
on Thursdays, when you say you're gonna come and then you don't even visit.
Because you said you were gonna be busy with your wife, and you didn't bother to let me know that wasn't.
Or help move, Zach.
One day I might not be. One day.
Move.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, one day I might not be here, Dean, and then you're gonna say, "Damn,
that motherfucker
that
wanted me to do
Thursday?
all kinds of shit for free. That's crazy."
Dean controlling the show. I don't know, man.
I don't know."
I should have had checked out his AC, man.
I've maintained this from the beginning. If there's no Zach, there's no show. That's just the way it is. And if there's no me, there's no show. I mean, there will be a show.
Well, there's
one
no
will be
you. Like, Puerto Rico will be top 10.
What does that mean?
Just another Friday Night Live on Fridays for anybody the show to.
You're not even making this Friday. You're plugging the next Friday. What the hell?
No, that's good.
Let's see here.
Well, other than that, I'm very happy to be here with my homies streaming.
Wow.
Hey, man.
Kevin's okay?
I care about you. Yeah, Kevin's totally fine. Kevin made the men. So.
Okay, good.
Yeah, there you go. John, how are we doing today?
Oh, nothing crazy with me. Good day. Kind of weird. Like 20 minutes before the show, TV has an emergency alert, a tornado warning. I'm like, what? We don't
the
get
hell?
tornadoes
Oh, wow.
here.
Wow, that
Right.
is crazy.
I'm like, what's going on? We don't even get those here.
You're not in Kansas anymore.
Dude, Aurora Borealis coming all the way down to Texas.
Oh,
we
man,
swapped.
some
In
weird
Canada,
shit.
it's a fucking madhouse. Dark timeline.
It was
Dark
crazy.
timeline.
But week was good. Weekend was cool. Went to the zoo.
Wow.
Yeah, usually go once a year, so went to the zoo. I got attacked by a bird, not at the zoo, but at my house. I got attacked by.
I was like, God damn.
I'm telling you, these two
You
birds.
disturbed the nest or what?
No, I was such a good person. So they constructed the nest right at near our front door, and we were living our life. Right, we were living our life. The mother knows when we open the door, she flies away to the tree right across, and she can see everything. Don't touch the nest. Everyone's just happy-go-lucky. Chicks hatch. Everyone's growing. We're all good. Then it gets to the point where the chicks are old enough now to leave the nest. So I open the door. They leave the nest, but she didn't see them leave the nest. So this cycle comes and right at my head, fucking smack the shit out of it.
Wow.
Yeah, but I'm like, you lived here rent free for a month and a half, and now you're coming here and attacking me. But other than that, it was good.
So
I
Johnny
poor kids.
Pigeon for dinner.
Poor kids. I had to go through the backyard. We were going for a walk. I had to go through the backyard to the front of the house because I don't want to get attacked by no damn birds.
That's hilarious.
But anyways,
That
other
is-
than that, yeah, same shit.
There you go. There you go. Let's see here. Chuck, tell us about your week so far.
It's a good week, but real quick, man. Dean, condolences, brother. And Zach, if you go back and grab just from when John says the chicks left, I had to smack the shit out of her. If she didn't know about the other girls had already gone, and I was like, get outside. It's the greatest clip ever before he says birds. It's so nice. So nice. Very well done. John, good to see you. Classy Thomas, good to see you. Abe, nice to meet you
Likewise.
and good to see you.
Nice to meet you, man.
And yeah, man, we had a good pod last Friday. Classy Thomas joined us at the end there for final thoughts. It was very cool. An old school X-Men fan. My nephew had 5th grade awards today, so moving from elementary
Wow.
to middle school, so that was cool.
Damn, son.
Kind of a life check. I was like, oh man, this dude's getting older. He said, "Tell you what's up, Zach," as always.
What's up, my dude?
And yeah, so tomorrow summer starts, so we're trying to
Oh,
keep
really?
that dude busy. Yeah, for him. Yeah, and other than that, pretty good. We saw the first Tom Holland Spider-Man movie in theaters again on Monday. We're getting toward the end here of the Spider-Man Mondays. But dude, I have a little.
Homecoming?
Yeah, they did Homecoming, and so next Monday we'll go see Far From Home. But yeah, they've been doing the re-release on all those every Monday. But man, I had a little bit of a gripe with Alamo Drafthouse. It's the second Spider-Man movie I've seen there at the one up by, if you're in San Antonio, by North Star Mall called North Park, or Park North Drafthouse. And like the movie's not even all the way over, like no credits yet, no end music, and they bring up the house lights. Like it's like, it kind of like jolts you, like, is something wrong? You know what I mean? And then they just like let it play, and I'm like, okay, now we're into the Tom Holland one, so it's like there's gonna be end credits, like leave the
Yeah.
house lights down. Like it was really like annoying. It pissed me off. I was like, this is kind of shitty.
What movie was this? Sorry.
Homecoming,
Oh,
but
shit.
it also happened. We saw Spider-Man 3 there, also the Toby one, and it was like they did it then too. It's like a good, minute left of the actual movie, like no credits yet, like the movie's still going.
Damn, son.
And it's like, why would you bring the house lights up? That's kind of shitty. It gives the impression to me like, okay, get out, like time to go. And it's like, that's rude.
That's Texas for you.
Yeah, I've had. At the
That's
draft,
America for you.
I stopped going to the draft house because they would also like make you pay at the worst
Bro, it's like
possible time. It's
Batman's fighting Bane right now, bro.
Yeah, I remember vividly where I was like, I'm never coming back here again. It was actually during The Last Jedi
Oh wow.
because I took my sister to see it.
There's no good part of that movie, so they could.
There's no good part of that movie, but
It's a long ass
the
movie.
part where Kylo Ren cuts Snoke in half
Excellent
is
part.
not near the end of the movie.
That's early as fuck.
dude. Yeah,
That's like halfway through the movie.
about halfway through the movie, and you still have the whole.
2 hours.
What's that planet called with the
Crate,
red? With the
Crate,
red-
I think?
Crate. You still have the Crate segment after that, so not near the end of the movie at all.
That actually
And-
kind of pissed me off.
Dude, the guy came and started asking my sister for her card and shit right when that was happening, and I was
Dean's like, I'm trying to watch
what
this guy
the
get
fuck,
cut in half."
man? Like, I remember saying, like, what are you doing? Like,
Well, let's be honest. For that movie, they should have kept the lights on the entire time.
yeah, they shouldn't have shown it at all. But I was like, you know, I wanted my sister, you know, to watch the movie and give me her take on it. As someone who isn't as big a Star Wars fan as me, I was like, maybe I'm fucking tripping. Maybe it is a good movie. Because, you know, there are people who like it. I don't really count their opinions anymore, but there are people who like it, and I was like, maybe I'm fucking crazy, and it is a good movie, and you know, let me get her unbiased opinion on it. And I was like, that's a fucking huge part of the movie, and this fucking guy is asking for to pay her bill. I'm like, bro, there's still like an hour and a half of this fucking movie left. What are you doing? And I noticed it a couple more times where I was like, you were asking at the worst fucking time to pay this. I guess so people don't fucking skip out on the check at the end, which I get because there's shitty people out there. But dear God, I stopped going to Draft House because they do that shit too much.
Well, why don't they just
Yeah.
collect the money before the movie starts?
It's kind of like the way it works is you kind of it's not really a tab because I don't think they take your card beforehand, but you have like you order and you accumulate, and then at the end they charge you. So it's meant to be like you press a button. I don't remember if it's a button or a card because I think
You put
there's
you write it down on a paper and you put it.
yeah,
scan it.
there's a different one where there's a card. But yeah, you put a card up, and let's say you want more popcorn or you want chicken tenders or whatever, and they bring it to
Yeah,
you.
chocolate shake, a burger. Hey, we had a pizza, but now we want some nachos. Like you could keep ordering.
Oh, so you can order while the movie is running.
Yeah,
Flick's
or like
Brewhouse
I
is
need
the
a
one I'm talking
refill.
about.
Well, they don't charge
So
for refills.
wait a
but-
second. So when did you expect her to come? What to charge you?
Well, typically they come about like 15, 20 minutes before the movie's over. Like, and, you know, and like that way at that point it's kind of like last call for refills or ordering or whatever.
They should have something
but-
behind the seat where they just tap the card or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah, I
when-
guess people were expecting to pay within 15 minutes, so they would just leave. And so now
Oh.
they do it like really
Oh,
fucking
okay.
early
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like randomly. So it's just like the worst inopportune times to do it.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if they just pause the movie? Wait, everyone.
Oh, bro.
Dean has to
I
do
would
this.
almost prefer that. Honestly.
So now they kind of do it like you said, Zach. They open it like a tab, like a bar tab, and if you walk your tab, they charge your card anyway. So they open the tab right away, and they also tell
That
you
makes
like,
more sense.
yeah, it does.
does.
And they also tell you on the screen that they're going to charge you 18% gratuity no matter what. That's like a new
That's
thing.
fucking bull.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
it's-
Wow.
It's automatic. And I was like, damn, I almost didn't want to tip because they turned the house lights up fucking twice. But it's not the waitress's fault. She was very good. But that's, I think, a better way than what Dean said. And it seems like they're a little bit more aware because everything was great about the theater except for the damn house lights thing, you know? So, but
Yeah.
So rule of thumb: if you're in Texas, just stay home and watch Netflix. Yeah.
There you go. Classy, how you been?
Hey, I've been doing good, Zach. Yeah, so it's been mine's been a kind of nice week. I mean, I actually got all the Maji cases up, and I've been filling them up with figures and taking things out of boxes. So I'm real happy about that. And I'm actually in the process, Chuck, about that. You know, that app, about using that app, and I'm hoping that they have a scanner. I haven't checked it out fully. But if you're able to scan the barcode and the information pops directly in there, then every time I put a figure in the cabinet, I'm going to scan it, and then I'm going to store the box away. And then that way I can start storing things and keeping the track of stuff and, you know, kind of getting, you know, reducing the clutter. So yeah, but it's been really nice. Oh, and today I got my Daredevil from Hot Toys.
very nice.
Yeah, and it looks really, really good.
I want to
looks
see that, Thomas. You got to post pics or send
The
us
newest one?
pics directly.
The newest one, the
Yeah,
yellow
okay.
and
The
and-
She-Hulk one. Yeah.
yeah, the She-Hulk one.
Okay. Cool.
And it looks really. It actually looks better to me than it does in person, than it does in the pictures, because the yellow is a lot more subtle, so it doesn't really stand out quite as much. And but they did an excellent job with this figure. I'm so pleased, and the head sculpt looks really really good. So so yeah, I'll probably, yeah, I think I do need to post him. So I may actually have to do a short or something like that. But
Yeah, Thomas, and that app does have that. I was actually doing some today,
It
so
does?
scanning some books. It's great,
Great.
man. That's just such a great
Yeah.
app. Thank you for that again. If you
Oh,
guys
no
don't have it,
problem.
that's a great
Yeah.
cataloging tool, I think. So for sure, and I like that hat, Thomas. Dang, that's almost
thank
like
you.
a like a
My
Jughead
Jughead.
from Archie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so but yeah, I've just been having a good time, and like I said, energy levels are starting to come back a little bit, and so I've just been able to sit and enjoy my figures. I have a full Loki display now. Well, it's mainly the series Loki, so I have all those figures on display up there, and then I've got a Guardians of the Galaxy one. And I love how that turned out, because I've been wanting to get those figures out for a while. And then let's see what else is out there. Oh yeah, I did the Falcon and the Winter Soldier one, so I got those figures out on display. And then I'm going to take my my street level folks, like Shang-Chi and all that, and I'm going to put them in a display.
Bless you.
With Daredevil.
That's good.
Yeah, with Daredevil and the rest of the street level level folks, and put them in there. And then I got a couple of garage shelves that I'm going to try to put up and see if I can order some plexiglass to cover the sides and the front, and put a little magnet on the top and stick it on there. So yeah, so I've had a pretty nice week. It's been like I said, been very very nice.
Abe, welcome to After Dark. It's your first ever show, could be your last, depending on how you play your cards. Abe, tell us about yourself. Tell us about your week. Tell us about your life.
Well,
Tell us what's going on.
first, thank you for having me. Really excited to be here. My week's been going good. I'm training team lead at FedEx. I work for FedEx Express down at the airport. We just sort cans. We have like stuff that goes to Del Rio, New Braunfels. We just separate by zip code, but on this one by city and stuff. So the team lead and the manager are both on vacation, and they're like, "Hey, so your name keeps popping up. You have really good work ethic and stuff, and we want to train you." And I've never used Word Excel, and I kept messing up the schedule like last week, but I finally got it done, and so now got it knocked out, man. So yeah, really excited. It's hot, man. That warehouse does not have no AC. Like, we just run on fans, and it's just hot, man. So we got to put up waters with ice and stuff like that. So thank God we got that. So, but yeah, man. A little bit about myself. I collect Funko Pops. Right now I've been collecting F1 cars because I'm super into F1. I just bought two of the Sergio Perez Rebel. I got one on display, and the other one I kept in the box because the plan is to go to Austin when they come in October, and I want him to get a sign. Hopefully I can get in-ground passes. I mean, they start at $400. So, but I mean, I have all the way to October to save money, So hopefully I can catch them down there or something, sneak in there. Probably my first and my last F1 race to go to, but yeah, man, really excited about that. Actually went to Walmart early today and actually found Luke Skywalker from the Return of the Jedi. So I ended up buying him. I also they have these soccer cards because the America Cup is about to start, which is North America, South America, and
Copa
Mexico,
America?
of course. Yes, America Cup. 2024 is about to start in July, or I think June, July. So they have those little cards you buy it for $5, and you're supposed to get something. I actually got a Brazilian player who's he's 18. He's the second youngest player after Pelé to be called to Brazil to represent his country, and he's about to get signed by Real Madrid after the summer. So I was like, man, I'm supposed to let me put him in the cover or something, because if he does super well in that cup, man, he's just gonna blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's been good. Like I said, it's a good feeling to be here. Excited. I can't even contain my emotions. But I appreciate y'all. And Dean's good to see you, man. Miss you.
Yeah, dude.
I miss him too. I haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah, I used to work
long
with
time.
Abe at the grocery store.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we used to. That's where we met. He met a young Abe. I'm 27 now, but he met when I was 16.
Wow,
we
you're
were
like a
out
baby.
there. Yeah, we were pushing carts out there, man,
Fuck, dude,
together.
has it really been that long?
That's what these kids call
Yeah.
it. Eh? Pushing carts.
Pushing
Hey,
carts,
now.
man. Yeah, I mean, back then there was no carts, but we was out there. We was doing it.
You guys are pushing something.
Yeah,
Pushing
exactly.
P, I think is pushing P is what I think the kids call it these days.
Exactly. Did y'all see that picture of Wemby at Heroes and Fantasies?
Yeah, I saw it briefly. I did.
Yeah,
I
So
don't
he-
know
he-
who the fuck Wemby is.
From
Wembanyama,
the
you
Spurs.
fucking guy.
He's the number one overall from last year's draft. Apparently, I
He's a
don't know if y'all saw.
basketball
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if y'all saw, but he spent his first NBA check on the $800 Falcon.
Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
That's
I don't know if he
sick.
bought it, but I think they said what would you have bought, and I think that's what he said. I don't know if he actually bought it though, but
I think he
yeah,
actually.
it's kind of funny
did,
that he
yeah.
has. He's just like us, bro.
Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what they said. They're like, his new nickname is Webb.
I'm
And,
sure. I'm sure Heroes didn't say it's on the house, Wemby. They were like, "Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and charge you $950 for that."
Yeah, bro, I would have sold it
Damn, they charged him
3
extra
times.
$100.
He's like,
He was-
we
he
know
was-
it's still in stock at the Lego store, but here's a fantasy. We're gonna.
Wait, did he
charge
actually
you
buy?
over
He
retail.
bought that Lego at Heroes?
No. He bought
Oh, I
that
was
with his
like,
first check
what a
at Heroes.
fool.
He was looking at the Pokemon cards apparently. Because I just went last weekend when I sent you those pictures of what I had bought, and I found the Mandalorian. I hadn't been to a new location. It's super huge, man.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah,
So,
but it looked like he was at the Pokemon case, which I mean, I check out on that. I don't know anything about Pokemon cards.
it's pretty expensive.
It is. I know that for
Um,
sure.
Today was interesting. I felt like it was a bunch of small things that it was like back to back. I was getting just so fucking pissed. So my parents have been out of town for a week and a half, and I mean it's like, if I don't know if it bothers me because they're like, hey, we need you to do this and this, and I'm like, okay, fine. And then I get there today to start doing this and this, and there's like fucking 7 packages in front of the door. And I'm like, you guys knew you were going on vacation. Like, why are you ordering all this shit? Like, if I couldn't come, like, is this shit just going to be here all fucking week? And so, it wasn't a big deal to get it inside, but I was already kind of annoyed. And then it's like, fuck, dude, I just got here. I have an hour to do what I need to do. There's all those fucking packages I got to get the packages in. So the things I needed to do are water their plants. And then they have a freshwater fish tank. They have a saltwater too, but I needed to do some maintenance on the tank. So none of the stuff that I needed was where it's supposed to be. Like whenever I'm done, I like put all the tubings up. Like John, you know this. Like the buckets,
Yeah.
put them all up, and I have a place where I put them. And next time I need
lot
them,
of
I know where
work.
they're at.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I see one bucket. I need at least 2. I'm not gonna be doing like a 40-gallon water change with one fucking bucket. So I start with one bucket, and I'm like, nah, fuck this. I need 2 buckets. Now, I am of the mindset that, like, when something is main purpose of something, you can't do it with that thing anymore. Just throw it away. Like, there's no point to save it. So I'm looking around their backyard, and I find a bucket, and I'm like, okay, great. So I start the siphon in the new bucket, or rather, I start the siphon in the first bucket. It fills up. boom, put it in the next bucket, go to take the other one out, and I'm watering their plants with the fish water because it's real good for the plants.
It's really good. Yeah.
I go back inside, I get a drink, and I come back, and there's water all over the floor. And I'm like, what the hell is happening? Apparently, this bucket has a crack in it, and it can't hold water. I'm like, why are you saving this bucket? Like, it's a mop bucket. Like, it's a bucket that would 99% of people in the world would see this bucket and think this bucket is for water or like for cleaning stuff. Like, so there's water everywhere. So I'm stressing out. I'm getting all this shit out. Water getting on all the fucking power things and everything. And my least favorite thing, I've talked to Dean about this. My number one least favorite thing of all time is when my shoes get wet. I fucking hate having wet shoes. It's like my kryptonite. It's like my Achilles heel. I can't stand it. I fucking hate it. And my shoes got super wet with nasty fish tank water.
Oh.
So then I finish up. I fucking have to like take like 5 towels to clean up like, 7 gallons of water, which water is deceptively voluminous. Like it just gets everywhere. 7 gallons of water is a lot of water.
Yeah.
Get all the water, and it's just like, bro, this is not what I signed up for. Fill the tank up. Okay, good to go. Then I go to water their plants, and my mom's like, okay, you need to find this hose and this attachment, and then you can water the plants. I don't know how they do it normally, but apparently this has been their setup for the longest time. So I go out there, can't find the fucking thing, can't find the hose. Finally, I find the hose, and then I finally find the stupid thing. But they don't screw into each other. And I'm like, calling them because I'm like, what the hell? Like, how do you guys normally do this? Like, this isn't, you have this huge garden that gets watered all the time. How does this normally happen? Because there's concrete all over this fucking hose, like on the threads. So there's no way it's going to, mend properly with the tube thing. And I'm getting so fucking pissed. And it's like, the hose is getting caught on every little fucking thing in the backyard. I was like, dude, I thought a fucking breakdown. I was so angry. I was like, my feet are wet. I'm slipping on mud now because this fucking. There's 2 hoses. One of the hoses is like 6 feet long. I'm like, what is this hose for? Why do you have a 6-foot hose? And the other hose has this concrete all over the fucking end.
Holes are best 5'4", 5'8" usually.
I don't know what the fucking. I was so mad. And finally, they're like, well, just use the hose. And I'm like, yeah, I can, but then, like, there's settings, right? Like, I'm going to fuck up all the dirt in the pot. So I'm sitting there with my thumb on it like a fucking 4-year-old, spraying down these fucking plants. I was so fucking mad. My shoes were all muddy and wet from fish tank water and just water. And then, my grandmother calls and she's like, hey, can you come over? I need you to help me open this bottle of pills. And I'm like, okay, I'll be there. And so I'm like rushing to get done, and then she calls me back. And she's like, "Oh, it's okay, don't worry about it. I said a prayer and I opened it up." I'm like, "That's great." I've been fucking rushing for the past 30 minutes, like, I'm like, everyone thinks I just have nothing better to do all day. And I love and like, look, I'm not saying that I wouldn't have done it or that I'm not happy to do it. It's just like, bro, like that's like a 20-minute drive to your house to do this. Like,
it's okay, Zach.
Can you
God
ask your
handled
neighbor? Yeah, apparently. So, and then I was like, fuck, I have to go to this gymnastics thing. And then my dad calls me. He's like, hey, I need you to go to your house right now. Rewinding just a bit, 2 days ago, a giant fucking trunk of our tree, like, it's a branch, but it's basically a fucking trunk, fell from the sky and crashed into my neighbor's and ours fence. And, like, kind of knocked the fence. And so we fixed the fence, but there's still a big tree in their yard. So my dad's like, the tree guy's there. And I'm like, well, no one told me this guy's coming. Like, I'm sure this was arranged more than 10 minutes ago. So I have to haul ass back from where I was at. And, it's too stressful. It's so stressful. And then, look, the tree guy doesn't speak English. I don't speak Spanish. And my mom's getting mad at me. I'm like, bro, that's on you. You didn't teach me Spanish. How is this my fault? How is this my fault? You and Dad didn't teach me Spanish. How is this my fault?
You didn't
Where
take
are they,
Spanish in high school?
Yeah, I can fucking say a few words. I'm not fluent with a dude that
So it is your
only. Okay, Dean. Okay.
How hard is it?
How is it my
to say?
fault? Yeah, Spanish 1 and 2
Tree
is gonna
clean.
to
You
teach
took
me
the
fluent
course in
Spanish.
school and you didn't.
I don't think you understand what like those classes. You could speak fluent Spanish only from what you learned in your language class.
No, but you took the courses and then you continued your education and didn't pursue it. So that is on you.
And then you could
how is
practice
that?
at home.
I don't understand how.
You signed up for classes in college?
No, you don't have to take that in college.
You don't have to. But you went to college and chose not to continue taking Spanish. That is your
I was
fault.
focused on my degree. I'm not just gonna divert randomly to go take like a. I'm not doing side quests in college. I was planning on graduating with my degree. I'm not gonna. Oh yeah, I like planes. I'm gonna go take an aeronautics engineering class. That's not what my major was.
No, but
Dean wants
people
you
who
to
speak
choose to
Spanish
excel.
get paid more in whatever
Yeah.
job they take, which
Well,
is not. Yes, that is.
Well, the tree guy
100%
gets
true.
paid what he gets paid, and he only
well,
speaks Spanish.
Dean
so
doesn't
it's
know
not like
about the when someone's in the service industry comes to you. Now they come with subtitles on their shirt, right? You can read.
Yeah,
And
the most important- the most
what I'm saying
I'm
is
just
my
saying, it's not
parents
your
have been
parents' fault. It
speaking.
is your fault.
No way, Jose.
The most important thing here is:
There's no way.
did you throw
My
away?
parents spoke Spanish. They were taught by their parents, and then they broke that and didn't teach us. That's their fault.
Did you throw away the cracked bucket?
Yes, I did. I fucking destroyed that thing. Literally, like fucking Falcon punched that thing and blew it up into a million pieces. If I had my gun, I swear to God, I probably would have shot that bucket. I was so fucking pissed.
Zach, you
There
could've,
was-
you
there
could've
was a
put some
point-
Oh, go sit.
No, I'm not putting fucking flex tape on a bucket. That's $3
Yeah, flex
bucket.
tape.
I spend more on fucking flex tape than
Flex
the
tape,
fucking
you go to the
bucket is
dollar
worth.
store.
Yeah, just buy a
yeah.
new bucket.
I'm like, why are we saving a bucket? It's $3 for a bucket. Why are we
See,
saving this fucking
Thomas is
thing?
trying to lower the carbon footprint. You know what I mean?
Maybe they used it for like dirt.
Thank you, Chuck.
Maybe.
Well, now they can't
My
use it for
grandpa used to
anything
do that.
because it's fucking exploded.
So Zach, where are they vacationing at that you're bothering them?
Oh, and then it fucking pisses me off because
They're gonna come
They're
over
at,
like, do you know where my grandmother's bucket went?
South Padre,
Oh no.
and they're just like, oh, like, when are you guys coming? I'm like, we got things to do. I have nothing better to do. Like, Victoria's got master's program. I have streaming. Vivi has gymnastics. Like, we don't just have time to be going to this fucking vacation. It's just been
They're like,
one of
come on,
those
Zach,
days.
we want to teach you Spanish while you're down here.
And then Dean's over here fucking blaming Spanish on me, fucking guy.
that is
sport-
100% your fault.
You fucking
Streaming's
guy.
portable though.
Bullshit, not my
Like
streaming.
you have the internet at the tippy tips of your fingers. You could start studying Spanish when you're at home.
No.
It's not anyone's
What's
fault.
that program?
Yeah,
Rosetta
Duolingo.
Stone?
Rosetta Stone.
Rosetta
That's like,
Stone.
that's like
Rosetta
me
Stone.
blaming
Oh,
John because
shit,
I'm
okay.
fat. Like with John, like
Gotta
you
get
didn't,
Rosetta
you
Stone
didn't
for
call me
Christmas.
and tell me to go to the gym. It's your fault. And no, it's my fault.
No,
I'm fat.
that's different. You're
No,
fat because
it-
you ate a lot. I
Yeah,
don't speak
you
English.
don't
I
know
don't speak Spanish because my
you
parents.
didn't try to learn it.
No, I've asked them many times growing up to teach us Spanish, and they just never did.
But
Puppy.
But also, they didn't teach us Spanish when it is easiest for the human brain to learn a new language, which is when you're growing up. They didn't teach us that language.
Abe, do you speak Spanish, Abe?
Yeah, it was my first language actually.
There
Yeah,
you
the
go.
John, the John
are all
fat
his-
thing is not the same. You're not
Yeah.
making
you're
a good
blaming
argument
someone
here.
else for like
Well,
you
so-
can learn Spanish.
Okay,
right
so
now.
what my mom did was ever since I was in pre-kinder, she would send me to Mexico for the whole summer, all the way until
We can tell.
sophomore year. So I won't lose, so I won't lose my Spanish. Because she was like, Spanish is something that you should have. I mean, I'm not gonna have a no sabo kid, you know.
Damn, bro, Sabo kid.
And are all Hispanic parents like that though? Because my mom used to be like I was like, dude, I'm busy. Like she'll literally call me at work and be like, hey, I'm at 1604. I'm trying to get to the other side of town. Like, can you Google it for me? I was like, bro, I'm busy. I'm at work. But yeah, it's always like you have time for them. And if you don't answer their phone, oh man, you'll get mad text, man.
What's that slipper called in Spanish?
Dude, if I didn't answer my dad's phone calls, bro,
The
The chancla.
The
The
chancla.
the
The
chancla.
chancla.
the
Bro, my dad would just keep calling my phone until I answered it. So if it was like 100 calls, like if I was, I don't know what, let's just say I was in a movie or something, he would just keep calling my phone. That way, when I saw 100 missed phone calls, I knew I was fucked. And he didn't just leave one or two and be like, hey, call me. He was like, I'm going to keep fucking calling your phone so you know how fucking serious this is. Oh, I fucking hated that.
My pet peeve was
That might be psychotic. That's a little
that
psychotic.
my mom
Yeah,
would
yeah.
get lost and she had my sister or my brother right next to them, but she'll rather call me and be like, "Hey, like I need directions." It's just I know my way around San Antonio, like 1604, 410, I-10, 37, 35. So I know how to get through, my way around, but she doesn't. So all she knows is 35 and 37. That's it. Like she's lost once you tell her about 410 and stuff. But she will call me and be like, "Well, I'm in like over here on 151. Like I don't even know how to get back home." But she had my sister right next to her, and I was like, "Dude, just tell my sister Google Map it." Like, why are you calling me?
Zach
how long
knows
have y'all lived in
the.
San Antonio?
Huh?
How long have y'all lived in San Antonio?
We lived in San Antonio my whole life. I was
Oh.
born in Mission. Yeah, I was born in Mission, down at the
Yeah.
valley. But I don't remember anything of it. I was like maybe a couple months, and then when I turned a year, I came to San Antonio. So I've lived 27 years of my life here in San Antonio.
So I guess your mom doesn't really drive a whole lot around, or
She does. Well, she started working for a cleaning company, and that's when she started traveling more. So that's why she would she didn't know how to get around all the properties. She would go to clean out apartments whenever people move out. They need a cleaning service. They'll go and clean out the apartment before the new attendants came in
Right.
to move in. So that's what she would do. But at the time, 151 was a mess. Like it was getting barely constructed, and it was a whole mess, like the whole constructions. And I don't blame her, because there was a sign where like it would literally throw you to Animal Ranch instead of downtown San
Yeah.
Antonio.
oh.
Would she take care of fish tanks? Because after Zach's whining, I just hire someone.
Yeah, I'm like, this shit's expensive. It's like fucking $100 an hour to pay someone to come work on a fish
Yeah,
tank.
Yeah.
I just
You're
imagine
slaving over
Zach
this
like
fucking fish
that.
tank.
Zach like that scene from what's the movie with Rob Schneider where he's the gigolo and he's taking care of the guy's fish tank.
Yeah, it's basically what
Oh
happens.
yeah.
Hello?
Oh my
yeah.
god, that's so old.
The fish
Doesn't
end
the
up all
animal
over.
have,
Dude's not so
a scene
big
with the fish
below.
tank?
Oh.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Dude, I like what your vision says in the comments. He says, Abe, I'm gonna ask you what everyone's thinking. Can we get a discount on shipping?
Wow.
Oh man, I do have it's crazy because I never knew we had a discount. I've been working there for almost about a year, and one of my friends, he's a like an Air Force baby, so his dad is Mexican, but he met his mom in Japan. So of course they had a baby or whatever. So I guess his mom is in Japan right now, and she needed something shipped. And he was all like, "Dude, that thing cost me like $200 to be shipped, but with the discount, it was like $120." I was like, "Damn, what the hell were you
Pirate
shipping,
ship,
man?"
bro.
Pirate ship.
Yeah, I didn't know that we had a discount, but yeah, so
Right.
yeah, I do have discount.
I will
There you go,
say
your
though,
vision.
this evening,
Here.
this evening turned out much better though. So last Saturday, I think it was, I was like, I'm gonna go to this gaming store because 6 months ago I saw they had a whole wall of these things. Should have called before, but we went there and they didn't have any left. And I was like, okay, well that kind of sucks. But I was like, oh, we're here. I'll just check it out anyways. So I had this huge wall of D&D minis, and I've been really getting into them lately, the pre-painted ones. And they had this huge wall of like giant monsters, and they're like, this whole wall is 25% off. And there was one for sure that I was like, I'm gonna come back and get this when I get paid on Thursday, because I've been wanting it for like 2 years.
What is it?
And it's actually this
Show
one.
us.
It's the
show us.
adult gold dragon.
Wow,
Whoa.
that is
So
nice.
cool.
So you're really into
And-
dragons?
Oh, definitely. Dragging my nuts on
Dragon
your
Man.
face.
Oh, you guy.
I've
It was a
been wanting that one
good
for 2
setup. It
years.
was a good setup, Thomas.
You almost had me. But I'm quick on the draw. Anyways, and I was like, when I went, I was like, damn, they have like a lot of cool. They had that Gargantuan Tiamat that was 25% off, so it's like $300 out of $400. And so Victoria got me 2 of them for my birthday. They were 25% off, and I got to open one already because its tail had fallen off in the box, and I was like, I need to make sure it's not broken. And look at this thing; it's so beautiful. It's a sapphire dragon.
Oh, that's pretty.
So it's like see-through. I'm so excited.
What store is
Unfortunately,
that?
it wasn't
Give them some
broken.
love. Give them some free.
Yeah, Heroes Retreat in San Antonio. But if you buy the Tiamat, I'll fucking kill you. Just kidding. No, I'm excited. I'm gonna go back there. The guy's like, we've had it for a year. He's like, it's probably not gonna sell anytime soon. It's both incredibly expensive and it's huge. It's like a 30-inch wide. Actually, I'll pull up the picture. It's a massive. I wouldn't even call it a mini at that point. But I am so excited to hopefully get it. And I was like, I've gotten so many dragons lately because my birthday is coming up, and Victoria was like, what do you want this year? And so I got a bunch of good deals and some other dragons. So I can't wait. Let's see. So this is the model here.
Thought you were gonna say when she asked what do you want for your birthday, you were gonna say world peace.
No, I'm okay with that.
That's too selfish for that.
What the hell? Why is my layout button not working?
Are you gonna get something like McFarlane dragons and like have like a cool setup? Or are you just gonna stick with like D&D stuff?
Is this not bringing this in?
No.
No.
What the hell?
There you
no,
got
no,
it.
no.
There it goes.
I guess I'll go fuck
There we
myself.
Oh,
Well, hang on. I was trying to figure out the tech. What are you saying? Am I gonna get what? Sorry.
That's a fucking cool
let's see.
dragon.
What's it? The
God damn.
three-headed.
It's huge. So like a
dragon?
normal mini is like up to the bottom of the foot. Like that's how big it is.
Oh shit, that thing's
So
huge.
this dragon is a sister of Bahamut.
Oh, okay.
Would this be considered a
Actually-
hydra? Would that be like a hydra?
I don't know what a hydra is, to be honest.
It's the one
I
from
think-
Greek mythology.
You know,
just
you
look-
cut its head
You
off
cut
and
his head
grows
off
two
and
more.
another.
Yeah,
Yeah.
multiple heads, right?
Well, that's some people are actually like that. I think you need to grab a crouching tiger.
Wow. Interesting. Interesting.
Left the multiple head joke out there too, John, for you. Just hoping you.
You guys
man,
are
what is
You
happening
guys are
here?
boring tonight, man. Get those liven up a little.
Trying to fight this damn computer right now.
I
Well,
was
Sam in the
asking
comments says we need to
Zach.
relax. We need to.
Sam.
I don't need to relax. I'll tell you.
Relax, don't do it.
And Fern says he didn't learn to read and write English till 3rd grade.
Fern still can't read and write. He
Yeah, what are you talking about?
learn to write English. He can't even read and write. Have you seen the way he types?
So
this is-
Fern's
Alright,
30.
love
He's
you,
still
Fern.
learning how to do his taxes.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
And that
So
shit's
this
hard,
is it
right?
on the table with
I love you,
models. Well, goddamn it! They had the best shot and they fucking ruined it with an ad. Anyways, it's fucking huge. I can't wait to get it. Hopefully, it's still there next month when I get some birthday cash.
How much is it?
So the retail price is $400, but they have it for 25% off, so it's $299.
400. What the?
It's beautiful though.
It's massive.
400.
Beautiful.
Dude,
Look at
that's
this
crazy
thing.
because
at
at
this thing.
Heroes and Fantasies they had
at
the
that
Mighty
thing.
Morphin Rangers for I think the whole set. I think it was like 1,200, and my brother was like, "Bro, for 1,200, they better talk to me." I was like, "Dude,"
Oh yeah, dude.
because I think
1,200
each
bucks.
yeah, because each Mighty Morphin was like I think $200, and then they had what's his name, the guy that the face of the Mighty Morphin.
Oh,
Zordon.
Jesus, Frank.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
The
They had
tax
him for I think
him
he
and
was-
Thor have that in common.
Yeah.
He was the most expensive one out of the whole set. He was I think like almost 700. So
was that the statues?
it was
It's too much money.
yeah, it was the statues.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah.
excited.
What are those? What's the 1/10 brand, Zach?
Iron Studios.
Iron Studios.
Oh, actually,
I
you know
was
what's
like-
crazy
I
too?
was like 3-0, they were like $100 each.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? My French teacher in high school, his brother was actually the original Mighty Morphin Ranger, the red one, from the first season. And then I guess they went with some other guy. But he came to a Comic-Con, I think my sophomore year. And then he came to our class and he signed a bunch of autographs.
So you know Spanish and French.
Wow.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know a lot of French, but I know just the basics.
But you,
Wait,
you
what
took
was
the-
that
you took
guy's
the
name,
time to
Abe?
learn, right?
I can't remember. His last name is Cardenas.
Good.
He's not French.
That's not the original
Yeah.
Red Ranger.
I think he was in a movie. I can't remember. I gotta look it up.
I feel like you could put
But-
some
Yeah, he's the
Cardenas.
second. He's the second Red Ranger. He's not the first.
There
Red
you go.
Ranger.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you're the first Red Ranger's the tax evader,
That's Activator, bro.
Damn.
the guy that ripped off the COVID loan,
Dude, why are the Red Rangers always fucking
the
criminals?
murderers and yeah.
Yeah, that's true. No, yeah, I took
It's the-
French because that school where I went, it wasn't my home school, so I got into the magnet program.
Oh,
They were like, "Oh, you can take Spanish if you want." I was like, "Well, I already know Spanish." I was like, "Why would I want to take it?" You know what I mean? So then I took French. We had German, Chinese, and I think Korean started like my senior year, and I was like, "Bro, I want to talk to Kim Jong Un, man."
There you go. See, between Fern and Abe, Zach's gonna learn Spanish. I feel like.
We have the United
teach him.
Nations
Are you kidding me?
on the panel.
It's too late for that. It's too late for me. Can't teach
also-
an old dog new tricks.
OG Star Wars
good.
fan thought you were gonna demand butt stuff for your birthday, Zach.
Oh, of course I am. Are you kidding me? That's the
That
first
was
thing
in
I'm
the-
demanding.
That's in the
Why do you think the
comments
dragon has 5 heads?
Yeah. How many holes does it have? I also have the red and green dragons coming. So those I got for 50% off each, and then the sapphire and gold I got for 25%. So I'm fucking highway robbery at this point.
Oh wow.
yeah. I think we
Can't
need to all contact Victoria and tell her to get him Rosetta Stone and some Flex Seal.
Yeah.
Fucking. I hate all of you guys.
And the Flex Seal's not for the bucket.
Oh man.
And no
Thank you.
dragons because she's probably tired of hearing the fucking dragon joke. She's like, nah, I'm not falling for that.
I hate all of you guys. Well, it's my last show.
What?
He's gonna join us from South Padre.
I'm not going there. No, last time I talked about it last After Dark. Around this time last year, but dogs fucking freaking out in the car. Phoebe got car sick. Victoria started feeling car sick. Just nightmare trip. Awful. Worst thing ever.
It's crazy.
Oh, and then the AC stopped working literally right before we left. Like
new one?
we left at 7. No, this was last year. We left at 7, and it stopped working at 6. I was like, what the?
Damn.
Just terrible. Just absolutely terrible.
Does that one rock right there behind you, Zach? Is it cold in there?
I don't have it that cold right now, but if you like tell it to get cold, like it'll get cold for sure.
Oh, wow.
Those things.
Yeah.
are
You tell it to
badass.
get hot. Does it get hot? Do you know what I
It
mean?
has heat built in, yeah. It's crazy how nature do that. Yeah, it has all kinds of things, and I have an app on my phone, so when I leave work, if I want it to cool down, I can just turn it on from the phone.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I wish I could show Dean. I wish he was here.
Only you can control people like that.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
It's crazy because the lights that I bought them on Amazon. They have an app too, but they can like,
Yeah, pretty much everything in my room is app controlled.
That's cool.
The only thing that's not is Victoria's fan, and then my air purifier. And there was an option to get the air purifier where it can be controlled by a smart device, and I should have done it, but I was like, it's like $30 more. I regret it. I should have done it.
Hopefully, Amazon doesn't kick you out like that one guy.
Yeah, not a lot of. Definitely don't say the N word as much as that one guy was alleged to. But
What was this?
remember that the delivery driver, Dean? He heard him allegedly saying the N word, and then
Oh,
somehow reported it to Amazon.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, but I was like, what if that guy, you know, I mean, there's people that could say that word. I mean, I don't say that word. Victoria doesn't say that word, but you know, some people say that word, and
I don't think anybody can say that word at work, though.
yeah,
No,
that's
Yeah.
You're done.
he wasn't at
right.
work. He was at his house. He was at his house.
Oh,
The delivery,
I thought it
the
was.
delivery
The
guy,
delivery guy overheard a dude saying a racial slur.
Yeah. So I
and
guess he
I
reported
somehow
it.
complained to Amazon. Like what?
Yeah.
That
So
make no goddamn
the
sense.
delivery guy complained about the customer he was dropping
Yeah.
off for.
Yeah, he was
and
like,
then
dude,
the
this guy
customer
said the
had
N-word.
everything controlled by Amazon, like his whole house. So I guess he couldn't turn on the lights with the app, like, you know.
Oh, wow.
Actually, my lights up there are not controlled, and that's kind of annoying too. But
Do you have
Yeah,
everything
that's
in that room that you wanted to?
no, I still have 2 cabinets I need to move in here, but
Mm.
it's hard doing it when you're don't have a friend to help.
Yeah.
So maybe one day I'll get it all moved in. No, I'm lazy, to be honest, and this isn't the permanent desk, and so I think to make everything fit, the way I designed this room is the desk actually sits on top of the shelves.
Yeah.
So I think in theory I could fit it if I wanted to, regardless. But I don't know. I'm just kind of slow rolling it a little bit. The room's like 93% functional. It's not 100%, but it's pretty good. Like I'm actually like loving this because I got this table here that we played D&D on. When I'm done, I fold it up and it slides and fits perfectly under the couch, and like the ottoman for your feet fits perfectly under that desk over there. So everything just fits nicely. The only thing I need to find a place for is this kind of random TV I bought to play D&D on, but I don't quite know where I'm gonna put that. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I think if I get a pillowcase for the TV, it's a real small TV. I could put a pillowcase, behind some of these things over here. But I got my projector set up so I can watch. I was actually watching Harry Potter, and I always think of John whenever I see Ron on screen because of that one Jurassic Park clip. So I have it projecting onto this wall over here, so it's pretty nice.
Whenever you
That's
see
nice,
Ron,
man.
There was a Jurassic World Dominion trailer, and this redheaded kid popped up, and you were like, "Is that Ron?"
oh
That
yeah,
was a long time ago.
oh yeah. Every time I watch Jurassic Park, the OG one, I think of you because of when he's in the Jeep. Well, shut you down, John. Shut you down.
Shut you down, John. Yeah, that was good.
That was good.
Oh man,
Well, that's
do I
good,
still
man.
have that clip in here? I don't know.
Well, let
I'll
me
get
know
to
if
it.
you need help, man. You know, I'm
Thanks,
always
bro.
available.
Well, you weren't available that one day. You said you were gonna come, but
I know I wasn't.
I was gonna say, didn't you
fucking
not?
guy, you were one of the
My-
three people that said they were
I
gonna be
know.
here, and then
Hey,
no one
I
showed
at
up.
least told you I wasn't gonna help.
My
You lied
my
to
grandma
you.
had my grandma had came in that weekend, and I was like, oh, I
thought you
forgot
were
to
gonna
say
say
You haven't-
this too.
it's like Mijo, you haven't
Oh, that's
visited
such a
me
good
in the
joke,
summer.
mate. I thought he was
Sorry.
gonna say his grandmother couldn't open the pill bottle.
Oh man, no, dude,
Jesus Christ!
I went to go visit her like I would
Jesus,
say like
that was
a
good.
month ago, and since I work overnight, dude, like I slept the whole trip, and she was all like, "Oh, well, you
Yeah.
didn't even enjoy it, you just stay in bed." And then she came
Yeah.
over here, and I was still in bed, and she was like, "When do you not sleep?" And I was like, "Hey, man, working overnight."
Like, bitch, I work for a
crazy."
living.
Hey,
Yeah,
uh,
exactly. Like,
family
dude,
first. If you don't have to explain yourself to Zach, family's first.
Well, I
You
thought I
just
was-
chose the wrong family. That's all.
Yeah, you just chose the wrong family, buddy.
the round side, yeah.
I don't know. I'm really excited though. This room is like almost like it's cool to like have an idea and then to execute that idea pretty well. I'd say there's like just a few things that are just a little different than I thought they'd be, but
Yeah, dude, that's how
Came
I
along
feel.
nicely.
That's
Yeah.
how I feel because I mean, I don't know if y'all seen the video, but I had my TV on top of a little dresser, and then I saved myself for a desk, got myself a
I'm gonna say
desk,
hi.
and then from there, like I sat on my desk, and I was like,
They can't
okay,
see
now
you.
it looks the way I envision it.
Uh-huh.
And then now I want to put some shelves on top of the desk, but we had like a water leak through the walls, so I'm afraid that if I put shelves on the wall, it's gonna fall off. So we need to fix that leak before or the wall
Yeah.
before I put some shelves up. But you know what sucks? I got the desk. I should have got the L shape because I just got a computer and I could have had two sides or put the computer and then my TV where I stream or I play my PlayStation or whatever.
Speaking
But,
of computers, I'm having the weirdest gremlins with this new computer. Every once in a while, it'll just turn off, like restart. It won't turn off, it'll just restart.
Oh well.
But it won't really restart like a normal restart. The screen will just go black, and then it'll just go back to like the Windows login screen. And I have looked into like every cord. I've looked into the power. I've stress tested the power supply, stress tested the RAM, the video card, everything. And when I do difficult stuff, no problem. When I am trying to work on the Cricut app, it just every once in a while just randomly shut down. I don't understand it. It makes zero sense to me. And it doesn't even do it every day. I do it like once a week. once every 3 or 4 days. I don't know what it is.
Have you gone
It's
to the
really
cricket
fucking
chat
annoying.
room? Have you gone to the cricket chat room to see if anybody?
I don't know. It's not. It's
else-
not just on the Cricut app. Like I was using the slicer, and I was trying to extract a file, and then it shut down. That was the last time. I can't replicate it. It's so random, and I've tried doing this thing where it'll generate a crash report, and that didn't work. The only thing I can think of is since I've vertically mounted the graphics card, you have to use almost like it's called like a riser cable, but it connects the computer to the graphics card rather than the graphics card being plugged straight in. I'm wondering if that's causing an issue because the error looks like it's a graphics card issue, but this is like a pretty high-end graphics card. But it's like, damn, this computer's so much nicer than my shitty old computer, and I don't have any problems with my old computer for the most part. It doesn't make any sense. And it's like, I know I didn't build it wrong because it's passing all the benchmarks. The only thing maybe I could think of is I had a really low undervolt on the CPU, and maybe it just needed a little bit more juice, and so I upped it, and I haven't had an issue since. But I don't know what it is, and it's one of those things that like, it's fucking pissing me off, but I don't really know what it is.
Now,
And I don't think it's a Windows thing because after I built the computer, I reinstalled Windows because I had an issue with it. So
What you just knocked on that is wood, right?
I think
It
so.
does.
Yeah.
It doesn't work if it's knock. You got to knock on wood.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's wood.
Okay, not laminate.
Yeah, I've looked at all these.
Okay.
Talking about
These
computers, did you build your computer?
I've built 2 computers.
Because I don't remember if I had told you, but I have some money on the side from when I used to work at HEB. I still don't have access until like January, but the plan was to get a PC. Because my brother was like, "Don't get a laptop. You should just get a PC or whatever." But I was like, I mean, I don't really want to game. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to use it for like editing videos or whatever. And I wanted to start a podcast too, but he was like, I mean, you can do anything you want on a PC. So I was like, man, maybe I should call Zach and see what he because this guy from work, he has a PC. He was like, dude, with $2,000 you can have a decent size PC. And I have like about $10,000 to play with. Of course I don't want to use the whole $10,000.
That's too much. You got a really crazy computer.
Yeah, the guy from the work was like, "Give me that $10,000 and I got you." I was like, "Bro, what the hell are you gonna do with the $10,000?" And he was, "Well, flip it, man." I was like, "As long as it's not cryptocurrency, then we're all good, man."
Don't do it, bro.
I would say,
Yeah,
it's better to have more than need it later. So like you don't want to do gaming or whatever. You just want to do like editing and stuff, and you could get a computer that does that just fine. But if you buy a PC that gives you much greater options for just a little bit more, I'd rather have those options and not use them than not have them at all.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, like I just got this laptop just because I wanted to like do videos and stuff like that, edit videos, and then I told Zach, I was like, hey, I finally got a laptop. I don't have a webcam for it, but I mean it comes with a webcam, But I've
now
been
we figured out your mic thing too, because
and then we figured the mic thing. So yeah, I need to find an app too, because I think that where I recorded that video, I don't know what it was. I think it was just like one of those free windows. So. But other than that, I mean, it's a Nitro B15 laptop. So, I mean, I just got it for right now. But my brother was... And then the guy from work was like, dude, you should just got a PC. I was like, this guy.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the end game, I guess. Just get myself a PC.
I spent about $2,000 on mine, and it's
that's a
more
pretty...
computer than I use, honestly.
Yeah,
I guess I could have more RAM, but that's about it. I mean, Zach was using like a $800 computer, and that fucking did everything he asked it to do.
The thing is like and more.
More. I was like, what the fuck did I pay for? If he's
I'm doing all the same shit.
Literally,
exactly.
I was like, "What the fuck?"
I remember when I bought that computer, people were like, "You're not gonna be able to play Flight Sim. You're not gonna be able to play this game." Bro, I fucking played Flight Sim, Baldur's Gate 3 while streaming, Ready or Not,
That's
like
crazy.
every bird simulator, every fucking game
Dude, I
Wow.
just
I wanted
bought
to
Flight
play it.
Simulator. That
Wait a
thing
second,
is
while
crazy,
streaming?
man.
while streaming.
Yeah.
It was fucking.
Wow, you come down on Dean for drawing while streaming. But you can
Well,
play
we were
while
doing a
streaming?
flight
He'd be
stream.
really mad if he knew what I was doing right now.
I was watching porn right now. Well, the porn and bowling on that screen.
Let me get that VPN.
Just don't get mixed,
VPN,
don't mix the two up.
That's crazy. Is that the
Yeah.
that's the computer that you had in the old room, right? It's like the one that he's talking about.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
There's more
Nah, yeah.
computer power here than NASA had in the '60s.
That's not saying much.
Yeah.
That is not saying much.
Hey, they got to the moon. We think.
Well, allegedly.
Two kinds of countries.
It was just a green screen, man.
Yeah.
I can't believe people actually believe that.
What?
I
It's a
see
green
some of the
screen, dude.
dumbest things on
Yeah.
where people are like, "Whoa." They just ask the dumbest questions. I'm like, oh, you have the internet at the tip of your fingers. All you have to do is a little bit of research to answer these questions. It's fucking mind blowing.
Yeah.
And of course, let's
Have
not
we-
forget that the math of 3 black women got him there. So
That's right.
Oh
I
yeah,
tried
dude.
to
I
watch
love that.
that racist
I love that movie.
Is that
You're a
movie good?
conspiracy
'Cause-
theorist
Hidden
and
Yeah,
Figures.
it is.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
Interesting.
What's his name from Yellowstone comes out on it? Kevin Costner.
Kevin
Oh
Costner,
man, bro, a legend.
Bodyguard.
Or like that one TikTok
Oh, he's
with
coming
the
out with a
little-
new movie.
Is he?
yeah,
Yeah, it looks
I
bad.
saw a
Oh,
trailer,
okay.
Security guard.
Have y'all seen that? The little TikTok of the little girl where she's all like, "Oh, what'd you learn in school today?" And she's all like, "About Martin Luther King Jr." He's like, "Oh, what did he do? He died for our
Died
sins."
for our sins.
Bro, that one's hilarious. And then in the comments, they were like, "I mean, technically, she's not lying."
Yeah, she,
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
The only
that's
thing I
hilarious.
can think of is maybe my negative 30 voltage on each of my cores is a bit too much.
I was
just
actually
saw a
looking
Reddit
at-
post.
I was looking
Fix it
at
right now.
the Deadpool Wolverine movie. Apparently, broke the box record sales for R-rated movie.
For what, the ticket sales?
Yeah, for ticket sales.
oh, they're already
Resale, I
selling
think.
tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
guess
wow.
so. Yeah.
that's the
Yeah,
only
I
thing
swear,
Marvel has to
yeah.
hold on to. So
You buy a computer and you gotta fucking, if you want to get every little squeeze worth of fucking processing power, you gotta do all this shit. See, I think this is my problem right here. Let's do negative 25, negative 25, negative 25. You just want it to run a little cooler, and you know, you fucking, maybe that's a problem because I don't think I ever undervolted my last CPU. Well, this looks good. Apparently, it's my Core 0 that's having problems.
You just gotta lower the AC
Ooh.
in the room.
what
Chime
a
back
what a
in.
dork.
What a fucking dork. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Zach
on
can
Super-
Zach can put a computer together, but can't change the water on a fish tank.
There's a bucket at a hole in it. How dare you?
Man. You're supposed to keep your room cold too if you're running a PC in there, right?
Yeah, don't you see
I
the
mean,
body
kind of.
under
The
the?
colder is the better. It's like
Yeah.
a car.
Yeah, I don't think so because my PC is water cooled, so I mean,
okay.
like the room can be 90 degrees, but the PC will be like, I mean, it's 90 degrees Fahrenheit, but the PC will be like chilling at like 30 degrees Celsius.
Oh damn.
Yeah, so I'm not really worried about that. But yeah, John, I do feel like a dork just looking at, like, trying to nail this shit down. Like, can they fucking put this shit in English? Like, what does any of these words
Wow.
mean? Wheel logger,
Would they put it in
fatal
Spanish?
hardware error. Like, what the? No, they're in English, but
Oh,
they couldn't just tell me check this thing. Like, bro, now I have to look up some code on some other website.
Imagine they sold it to you in Spanish, bro.
No.
Dun, da, 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 dun, da, da, da.
Like that one
Wow.
clip where the guy gets a free dog and only speaks Spanish. He's like, come here, boy. He's like, Vente, Vente. And the dog follows him. Oh, man.
Yeah. There you go. Well, I think we've touched them all tonight. Let's see here, John. What do we have going on your program this week?
We are going to be club on Friday, and Chatter That Matters on Monday. So check it out. We'll just be having some fun, laid back, statue talk, and some pop culture talk, and all that fun stuff.
There you go.
Nice.
Thank
Love your
you.
figures, by the way.
There we go. Thomas,
Yeah,
do you have
appreciate
anything
it,
cool going on your show?
Yeah, we're actually going to be on tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with CW Movie Night, and so we're going to be talking about reviewing Alien 3, and it's going to be a 12-week series where we're going to cover 12 different movies, and they will be on Thursday night. So come and join us, have a good time, hang out with us in the chat, and we look forward to seeing you.
Heck
And
yeah.
it'll
What
be
time is
me
it?
and Chris Porteous. Sorry.
What time is it, Thomas?
9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Gotcha.
Awesome.
There you go. Let's see here. Chuck, I think you guys are taking Friday off, but do you know what you're doing for the next show?
Yeah, Friday off. Double A kiddos, since they're getting out of school, want to spend some time with the like, celebrate being out of school. I thought that was cool. So I was like, hey, I'll take the night off too. Then I guess. But the next one after that, I think we're gonna have a guest on. He's a local guy, Naz Rodriguez. He puts on a local comic show here in San Antonio that's really cool because it's really focused on writers and artists. So he doesn't like bring in celebrities or anything like that. It's really comic centric. It's called Comic Arts San Antonio, and I'm really sure we're going to get him on. I believe, well, not this Friday because we're going to take the break, but the following Friday, I'm pretty sure we're going to have him on. He's actually at the Houston Comic Palooza Con right now, so we'll also get to pick his brain about that. But some of you guys might have met Nas. He's a cool guy. He also has a shop that does like screen printing in Rolling Oaks, I believe. No, I'm sorry, not Wonderland of the Americas.
Oh,
There you
nice.
Yeah.
go. Abe, what do you got going on your? I think you do mostly Twitch, right? You have YouTube also.
Yeah,
as well?
no. So I bought this thing called Lightstream. I pay $10 a month where I can stream on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitch. I don't have a schedule yet because like I said, I just started. And then sometimes I really get busy at work, so I hate making a schedule and then just letting people down. You know what I mean? But Sunday I'm gonna be streaming the F1 race on my channel. So yeah, should come check that out. It starts
You're
at 2
streaming
p.m.
the
on-
F1 race, or you're streaming
Yes,
a F1?
no, the F1 race.
Is that legal? That doesn't sound very legal.
No, it is legal as long as you. Well, I mean, I have the subscription. I've done it before. I mean, I haven't got copyrighted.
Wait, time out. You're. Wait, what?
Yeah.
What do you? So you're watching the race, but you're playing the race on your
So,
screen and then streaming that.
It's just like a gameplay, kind of like how you do like reactions to YouTube. You can
Yeah.
do that with the F1 race too.
Like it's like a watch party.
Yeah, it's like a watch party.
That's legal. That doesn't sound very legal. Maybe on YouTube. That would fly on YouTube. I
Well,
don't think.
because technically F1 is for free on ESPN Plus. So
Yeah, but that's
I
not
think-
free though. You gotta pay for ESPN Plus.
I think the only thing you can't stream, because I looked it up, but the only thing you can't stream is like pay-per-view. Anything pay-per-view is just out of there.
Just
I don't
be
know if you-
careful with that.
just-
I don't want
I
you
mean,
to get in trouble with that.
I'll double check again, but
Just
Yeah,
keep
that
the
doesn't
volume
sound very
off.
legal.
I'll be
yeah,
honest.
exactly.
Do you have to kill the sound and you're talking
Kill the
over the
sound.
race? Is
Yeah.
that how?
Yeah,
it works, or-
I think it does. I mean, that's how I do it. I usually
Because usually,
Okay.
like with those, like I don't watch a lot of F1 to be honest, but like
Yeah.
the NFL, they always say like the NFL is you express permission. You need this express
Oh,
permission.
okay, yeah. I do it
Ki-
with the sound off because usually like even lately I've been playing FIFA or FC, which is like soccer, and I have to play with the sound off because I do
Exactly.
get copyrighted.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
just
for
'cause
the
of
songs
amount.
and the music.
Yeah, exactly, like stuff like that. So
If you
just
kill
be
the sou-
careful
Kill
with
the
it.
sound and play some music in the background. And,
yeah.
but be careful because they could catch it.
No, I'm not gonna call the
No,
cops
yeah,
on him. I just don't want my boy. I don't want my boy to get bamboozled. He's just starting
man,
out. I don't
getting
want him to
banned.
get nuked.
Yeah, I know, right?
So
He's
that
just
makes
barely
me,
building
like,
up the channel.
could we like watch a Spurs game, have it on
No.
like in the middle, turn the sound off, and then we're
No.
talking over it? No.
No, that's
Okay.
not. I don't think that's a thing. I
If
really.
they
Oh,
catch
really?
it.
I know
It's
that.
only
No,
if they
otherwise
catch
you
it.
would see
I would
that
say
everywhere.
do that on your channel. Don't do that on my channel because I'm not telling you get new.
Yeah.
Now, just be careful with that.
Well,
Well,
what
'cause
about
I've
if you
seen-
have
Yeah,
a
because we've gotten in
TV
trouble
set?
for showing trailers, even with the
Really?
sound
Yeah.
off.
Like
really?
they'll pull the stream off air.
Yeah,
like
we've gotten
no
off
warning.
the air. Yeah,
Okay.
Even
Yeah.
with
then
volume off.
yeah, even with
No.
the volume off.
Oh,
we've
wow.
gotten-
Oh, you had the volume off. Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well,
Okay,
have
then
you-
I'll double.
have you-
Yeah, I'll double check. I don't want to get.
I mean, I don't care. It's your channel. I'm just saying. I just don't want you. To,
I don't
like,
want to end my
destroy your
career
channel.
before I started. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you tried having a television set behind you with the sound off, and then it just happens to be on that station, so people can actually see it?
And then
Try
Flex
that.
Seal.
Yeah, and you flex it.
Because there's people on
See on
Facebook
yourself.
that do it and they never like. I mean, they do it literally.
I think
like,
it's
every Sunday.
different when you do it on Facebook. I think every platform.
Okay,
I don't
YouTube's
think.
yeah, YouTube's a little bit.
I mean, I saw
more
people get
strict
murdered
there.
on Facebook, so Facebook's kind of the fucking Wild West. YouTube is pretty strict. I don't know about Twitch.
I think
Just be
Twitch you
careful.
can do.
I don't really
Twitch
care,
you
to
can.
be
I know
honest.
Twitch you can do whatever you want as long as it's not like profanity or. It's a little bit.
We'll shut you down, Abe.
Yeah, I know.
We'll shut you down, Abe. Wait, so you're talking about you're talking about the video game. You're talking about actually the real
Yeah,
like race.
Yeah, the F1 race.
Yeah,
the
I don't
Grand
think
Prix,
you can do that.
The Monaco Grand Prix is on Sunday.
There's
but,
a reason why you can't just type like F1 full race on YouTube and watch the race. Like
Yeah.
for that reason.
I mean, I'm sure they'd be glad for any viewers they could get because no one fucking watches F1 anymore. But
I feel like it's getting big, man. I mean, it brought back Miami's economy in literally 2 years. I
Yeah,
don't know if
destroyed
y'all saw
Vegas's economy though. They fucking
that. Yeah, I mean, Vegas did that to themselves.
Okay, so we
That's
just gotta
another
find.
advantage.
You try it, Abe. And if you're here next week, it was successful. You know,
they're gonna
Nah,
send
I
Abe
guess
back to
I'll
grandma's
just-
in Mexico.
I know, right? No, I'll
deported.
just then be making live updates then for.
Well, I
on
mean, do what you
Sunday.
want to do. I'm just saying, as someone that's
No,
been doing this for a while, I would just
Yeah.
be very careful. I mean,
Nah,
worst thing
I'll
that's gonna
take your
happen,
advice.
they'll give you a cease and desist, I think, and then you just stop
Yeah.
doing it. Like they're not gonna eat your
'Cause-
lunch over it. But
Because I did the trailer for.
so you've done this before, and it's not been a problem.
Yeah, so I did the trailer for Assassin's Creed. They
Well, no.
copied.
I'm talking about you. You have streamed an F1 race.
Oh
before.
yeah, I have. I
YouTube?
did like twice. Yeah, yeah, on YouTube.
What's your YouTube? Abe Dunks TV.
Oh, he's
Or Abe
reporting
Dunk
you.
TV.
Well,
He's reporting you right now.
We'd like to mark this
He's
exhibit
recording
A
it.
in the.
What's your YouTube
But
called?
I don't think it's saved under my live. You know what I mean? Like it's not
Oh, it
on
should
there.
be.
It's Abe Dunks
Oh!
TV.
Hang on, I need to tell you guys a story. I need to tell you guys a funny story. Well, we'll end.
Okay.
Put your link in the chat, in the private
Alright,
chat
gotcha.
for me. So, yeah, Daniel Hogg just tuned in, but someone needs to mute Abe Dunks for sure. Copyright law. Okay, so Sunday, I had given, I don't remember exactly how, but we were at dinner, and I get this comment, and it's this little girl saying, "Oh, thank you so much." I mean, she's probably like maybe 20,
yeah.
21. And I was like, who the fuck wrote this comment? And I was like, and it was a nice comment, don't get me wrong. But I was like, are one of our guys like going on like girls' pages and writing like comments? Which, I mean, again, it was a nice comment, but I'm like, that's a really weird look for us. I don't know how old this girl is. I'm assuming she's like over 18, but I'm really not quite sure. And so I had to like, I'm like, okay, do I start asking people? Like, do I like make this a big deal? Do I do this privately? Like, what the fuck do I do? And I'm like, Vivi, did you write this comment? And because I had noticed like the day before, my YouTube like algorithm was changing. Like I was getting all these little like kid videos. I was like, why is there so many fucking like slime videos and like dancing videos? I'm like, what the fuck? And so I was like, I guess. God damn it, I put it in the private chat. The whole link.
Oh, my bad.
And so I was like, what the fuck is happening? And so sure enough, because I was going to like start bitching people out, like, y'all can't be doing this for like many reasons. Sure enough, Vivi had, I guess, grabbed my phone or on my iPad. I don't really understand how, but she started commenting on all these like, you know, silly videos, and I think she thought she was on Roblox because Roblox has like a YouTube Shorts thing where you can like comment, and she like makes her own videos, and you know they're kind of silly little videos. And the comment was nice. Don't get me wrong. It was like, you know, I love the way you do whatever. Like, you know, I mean, it was a sweet comment, but I was like, baby, you can't be like they're gonna think like they're gonna look at our channel and see all these grown ass men, and especially you can't be doing this to like, you know, imagine if this was like a 12-year-old girl's YouTube channel or whatever. I mean, the girl looked, Jesus, they put the whole link. The girl looked, you know, like she was older, but I was like, baby, you can't do that. And she wouldn't fess up for the longest time. And it just looked terrible. I can't find the fucking photo, but
She was
it
commenting as CW.
as CW on these little girls dancing videos, like,
I love
and it was a cute comment. Fuck, Dean, did I send it to you or who did I?
Yeah, you sent it in. Fuck. It was either Tuesday or Toon Squad.
That might be Toon Squad. Let me see, because it was kind of funny, but I was like, who the fuck, you know. It kind of stressed me out. I was like, dude, do I have a fucking pervert in the midst? You know, one of my boys.
You're getting the ranks of Diddy up there, man.
I know.
I was
I'm
about to bring up
I'm gonna be
Diddy.
R. Kelly, surviving Zach.
And Drake now
Wait,
apparently.
where was the
Damn.
next one you thought it might be, Dean?
Is it Drake too? I didn't hear
So
about Drake.
Tuesday or
Yeah,
sorry,
dude,
John.
fucking like yeah, Drake, you know, with 11, bro. Because some of these videos they were like young girls. I was like,
With
you know,
11, like Stranger Things 11.
Yeah.
I don't know about how old they are, but they look like probably like middle school girls. Unfortunately, I don't think she was commenting on every video she saw, but I was like, thank God.
No,
But this
Zach,
was the comment here. She said, "I love her, comma, makeup and dress, and she is cute, really cute. Heart, 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 firework." And the girl's like, "Oh, thank you."
That's just like,
Well, I
get it,
was
girl.
like-
That could have been any one of us saying that.
I know. I was like, the only person I could think of that would write stuff like that is maybe Thomas because he's so positive.
Oh,
But I was like, but Thomas isn't logged into our YouTube. I was like, I don't think he is. But yeah, I was like, who the fuck wrote this comment? Hey, can you send the link, please? Jesus Christ. Yeah, you sent. This is not the link. This is just a bunch
Oh.
of words. Send me the full
My
link.
bad.
Jesus Christ, Abe.
So yeah, John. Supposedly Drake
Holy
and guess
Jesus.
11 Millie Bobby Brown from Stranger Things.
Oh wow.
Before she
Yeah,
was.
she was like,
She was like,
we
texting
stay up
my
on the
best
phone all
friend.
night, and he talks to me about boys. I was like, why the fuck are you having that kind of conversation with a little girl?
She was like 15 or something.
I think Billie Eilish too before she was old enough because she barely
There you
turned
go.
like right. I don't know.
That was my fault.
Thank
It's your fault Billie Eilish is a lesbian?
No, I'm
Billie
talking about
Eilish.
the.
She's
link.
Billie Eilish is above.
Billie Eilish not a
age,
lesbian,
right?
is she?
How old is Billie Eilish? She's like above 18, right?
Yeah, now, but not when her and
Yeah,
Drake
she-
were kicking it.
Let's see.
Going back to back.
I
Here
mean,
we
I've
go.
never. I've done it on Instagram. That's where it was. Not
He's
not
gonna be doing
not
back-to-back
YouTube.
sentences in prison, dude.
So is this
I mean,
the
that's
video
a
game?
that's a video game. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Yeah. No, I've never streamed on YouTube the F1 race. I've done it on.
I
Instagram.
would be
That's my fault.
careful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw this person. I was
Because
like,
even
"Damn,
okay,
she's
you
real
see
fun."
those FC games like the soccer ones. Like I've got
Yeah,
it
those-
copyrighted. Yeah.
I think when you do if you go to the settings on FIFA, there's a streamer mode. I think, and it'll mute the
Oh,
copyrighted
okay.
music for you automatically.
that makes sense.
Here we go. I'll put Abe's link if you guys want to check out Abe's channel. He's got 35 subs. We can see if we can get him. There's 26 people watching. We'll see if we can get him some subs. But
thank
you
you
do
guys.
mostly video games, right?
Yes, I have. Usually I do. On my personal Instagram, I'll go live and just be like, hey, I'm about to go live on Twitch. Come and join us or whatever.
Yeah.
But I've done some reaction videos as well. Like I did the Call of Duty new season, and then I did the Assassin's Creed new game that's coming out. I'm actually super excited about that.
Yeah.
It's a
I don't know
great
why,
year for
but-
gaming, man.
I thought Abe was gonna say on his personal he just does like bum fight, like he just like tosses a cheeseburger to two homeless guys, lets them duke it out.
Wow.
Bruh.
Jesus Christ. Anyways,
Why would you
well,
have
I think
I have
we've
an
touched them
OF
all.
page for that.
There we go.
Wow. It's called Abe Nuts TV.
Yeah,
It shows us-
exactly.
Abe Dumps, dude. He shows his dump truck on there. All right, guys. Well, have a good night. Check out Abe Dumps TV on OnlyFans.
Thank you guys.
Big
Appreciate
Rib.
it.
Big Rib. I got your package going out. I think tomorrow. The first one, the paint came out all sticky, and I didn't like it, so I remade it. I got to check the primer, and I'll dry brush it and send it out tomorrow. So hopefully by Friday at the latest, Big Rib. But I owe you an apology. So I'm glad that you chimed in. But anyways, love you guys. Have a good one. We'll catch you in the next episode. Sub to all these people. Sub to Abe Dunk or Abe Dumps TV, and we'll catch you on the next episode.
Appreciate that, guys. Thank you. Later, guys.
Bye.